Welcome back to my channel, you guys. TT here, your friendly psychic medium. We're going to be doing your love reading and seeing what's coming towards you in love. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. All of my messages are timeless. If this message pops up on your For You page and it's been 6 years later, all right, this is something that's going to be coming towards you from the time you view this reading. Okay, the intention is set. The mood is set. You already know what's next. All right. Something about in your skin. Rihanna. All right. Something about as well being from different worlds, kind of different religions, different beliefs. Okay, I feel like I'm picking up on like someone wants to like get this thing going. That's what I'm hearing. They want to take it to the next level. Okay. They all in. They're like, I waited long enough. I feel like I'm channeling messages, y'all. And I'm just supposed to be reading the cards, but I begin channel messages and tarot read and also tarot reading. So we're just gonna channel the energy. How about that? That sounds good? Alright, cool. Alright, let's get your cards. So you have walking away. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. Alright, so we have walking away. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself. When the path no longer serves you, it's time to move on. And then you have the same page in reverse. Okay, I'm not going to read the reversals. We have someone new in reverse. You also have unsent text message. In reverse. And then we have holding you back. Ooh. So you are someone that is trying to move on with your life. And because you are trying to move on with your life, someone wants to keep you from being able to move on. Okay. You want something serious. You want something responsible. You're ready to start that next chapter in your life. That's the reason why you walked away. It's because you know your worth. Then this message is for you. All right. So I do feel as if this person is very intentional about not messaging you and not talking to you because the more that they believe that the longer they go without talking to you, without messaging you, without reaching out to you, the more you miss them and the more the bond between the both of you is stronger. The distance and the space that you guys have makes you long for them even more. And I feel like typically when this person feels like you are calling them in, they come to you. And it's giving this chaser energy. And so instead of responding to that call, this person has made a vow to themselves that they're not going to respond to your telepathic messages. They're not going to respond to your heart calling out for them. I can hear your heart crying out for me. They are not going to, no matter how painful it is, no matter how much it hurts, they made a vow to themselves that they are not going to reach out to you no matter what. They don't even care if you get a new person. They don't care if you start talking to someone. Whatever happened between the two of you, they feel like you guys are completely two different worlds apart. You guys do not aspire or desire for the same things, and because you don't aspire to have the type of relationship that they want, the type of goals that they want, they feel like you guys are incompatible. But on some level, even though y'all are incompatible, there's like a cord You guys pull on each other's heartstrings. This person wants to know you still care, and only way they've convinced themselves that the only way that they're gonna know that you still care is if you get up. If you don't get up and come after this person, they take it as it'll never get to y'all will never be together, and it's like final. Okay, you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self abandonment. This person wants you to see that your desire to walk away and go towards a path that doesn't include them is like leaving a part of yourself on the table, like cutting yourself off. Yeah, you've cut yourself off from your feelings, your heart, like you're numb, you're emotionless or something like that. Like they're saying the only reason why you could even walk away from them is because you had to emotionally detach and cut yourself off emotionally on some level, and because you cut yourself off emotionally, that's the only reason why you're able to stay away from them. Mhm. I'm curious. I said I wasn't gonna read it. Yeah, something about this person is saying that you weren't showing up in the relationship based off of your based off your profile, based off what you said with your words, based off what you said you wanted. You weren't showing up. You weren't being consistent. All right. You weren't trying to put in the work. You got complacent. You got comfortable with where y'all like this is giving me familiar energy, right? Where you're comfortable, you're complacent, and so you don't really aspire to date each other every day. You don't really take time to prioritize your relationship throughout the day. It's kind of like I know you're gonna be there when I get off. I know you're gonna be there when I come home. I know you're gonna be there later. I know you're not gonna go anywhere. And so you guys become like roommates. You know what I'm saying? People that just stick together because you guys serve a mutual benefactor. Mhm. But at the same time, this person is going to tell you that I don't want somebody new. I don't want to be with someone new. I don't want to get to know someone new. I want you. You were always my first choice, but you walked away and you determined that this connection wasn't worth putting in the work for, doing the healing work, doing the tough stuff. At least you didn't run away. This is pretty much saying that you tried. Walking away is saying that you got to a point where you had to pretty much abandon your first dream, abandon your desires in order to save yourself. This is about self preservation and the space and the time that you need to kind of figure out who you are. It looks like you kind of lost yourself in the relationship or this connection. Hmm. I'm very curious about they want to message you. That's what this is saying. They want they intend on messaging you, sending you some type of message, email, DM, letter, something like that. They want to send you a message. Huh. When they send you this message, they want you to hold back. Like if you are meeting someone new, they want you to kind of slow down. Interesting. This person wants to hold you back from walking away. Are you sure you done with us? Are you sure we're over? Is this really it? Or are we ever gonna get back together? Is it fixable? Hmm. So show me holding you back. What's holding you back about? Do you still care? They feel like you still care. They feel like you still love them. You still want to be with them. Hmm. They feel like they understand that you had to do what you had to do for yourself. Um, this person still kept up with you. Even though you walked away, they did still keep up with you. But they stayed out the way. They used this time of separation to kind of see things from your perspective. I do feel like this person may have gotten to know someone else, dated someone else, but that relationship did help them mature in some area of life. But still, getting to know that person new, dealing with that person made them feel like what I learned, you know, they walked away from the situation, or they're in the situation pretty much like what I'm doing for you. I could have been giving this same thing to my viewer. Whoever you are, this person is driving someone to and from a location. They're helping them, maybe their children. They're being of service in so many different ways. They're being useful in so many different ways. And they're doing a lot of things to be useful, but their heart is with you. And so they're treating the love, the usefulness that they would have gave to you, they're giving it to someone else, but it doesn't give them the same gratification that they thought that they were going to get. They thought that they were going to get some type of new job or new opportunity. It's like, oh, this person may promote me to the next position. This person may give me an advance in my career. All I had to do was walk away from you. All I had to do was do whatever this person wanted me to do. Be the person that you said I was. It's like there was this other third party energy that saw this person or convinced this person that they saw all the potential in them, right? And this person, this other female, this other masculine, whatever this third party energy, they had the patience to help this person learn, like a nurturing energy. They had the patience to help this person learn how to be a good person. Not really a good person, but how to be a good person in conversation, how to learn how to communicate, how to be um, a teacher, how to have patience with a person when you're dating them, how to be tender. It feels like someone that this type of third party energy was teaching them how to be tender by being tender with them. And whatever they learned from this third party, they wish they knew that then when y'all were together, so they could have been more tender with you. They didn't know how to be tender with you. They only knew how to how to dim your light to make themselves feel better, because they didn't know. And I feel like you may have given this person a lot of affection and a lot of love, hoping that they would reciprocate it and be able to see, like, hey, I'm doing this. Why do you feel like you have to dim my light or whatever? It had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with this person not wanting to learn from you. Why didn't this person want to learn from my viewer? Mm. They didn't feel like it was special. They felt like whatever you were trying to tell them to do, you were telling that to everybody. You were doing that for everybody. And so they felt like it wasn't special, that you just made them another client, another customer. You know, if you're a therapist, you just made them another patient, you know? It's given that type of energy. Or if you nurture everybody, or you're like one everyone calls to vent to, they felt like you giving them advice or telling them how to do this or what to do. They didn't want to learn from you. It's like having a child that doesn't want to learn from their parents, so you send them to another parent, because the same thing that you're saying is the same thing another parent or relative would say, but they can receive it from another relative. But because you said it, they can't see past the fact that, well, I don't feel special because you're giving to my cousins, you give it to my friends, you nurturing the whole fucking neighborhood. You know what's special about me? And so there's this energy of like, I wanted you all to myself and nobody else. I didn't want to share you. And this person felt like your love was so big that you wanted to give it to everybody and make everybody feel good, and they just wanted you to themselves. And so it does come off a little stingy, right? Four of Pentacles. And so it's like, well, since you want to be for everybody, I'll go be with somebody else that just wants me and me alone. And even in that connection, they're learning that sharing is caring, and that when one person is helping, investing to create the peaceful environment, that the more generous someone else can be to you, the more nurturing someone else can be to you, the more loving someone else can be to you. And so they learn that generosity doesn't need immediate they're learning that generosity doesn't need immediate validation. It's something that happens in other ways. The way a person does little things for you, the way a person shows up for you in this area, you wouldn't have noticed that that's them caring, but it's like you left the light on me, or light on for me, or you put the toilet seat down for me, little things. And so whoever this third party person is, that they're coming up very mature and patient and allowing this person to learn. But more importantly, whoever this person is that you walked away from, they wanted. This is about learning from who they wanted to learn from. So much had happened between you and them that they couldn't learn from you. So they had to go out there, date other people, and learn from other people how to treat people, how to see a variety of people, a variety of ways that love can be expressed in order for them to understand what love is. That's the best way that I could explain it. That's what I'm seeing. And I know that's a very hard pill to swallow, okay? But that is ultimately person is learning that they were asking you to become a ghost to yourself. They were asking you to become unrecognizable to yourself. And so in that space, you didn't feel watered, you didn't feel nurtured, you didn't feel cared for. And it's like, if you let me, I want to water you. I want to care for you. I want to apply what I learned from everybody else to you. I want to give it to you. First, I want to tell you that. The person is going to tell you that. I think the person's going to message you, text you, call you, or something like that. I feel like this person is going to talk to you face to face. Here we are face to face with a moment that can't be erased. Although we see each other. Mm-hmm. I see this person coming to you. They are going to come towards you after they have gotten some type of raise or promotion. Um, they do have some type of upgrade. They are in a better place in life. And, they still have to work with this person for some of you guys. They still have to deal with this person. But for the most part, um, they've got that promotion, they've got that raise, and they kind of have this relationship right now where they're on a break. So this person's going to come towards you and tell you all these things when they're on a break from someone else. And I see them coming in like, I know this is long overdue. I know you haven't heard from me. I know we haven't spoke. I know we don't communicate. We don't even talk no more. Seems like just the other day. Mm-mm. No, you hang up on 3, hang up or something like that. Then they're gonna say like, I can't. No matter how much money I make in the world, no matter what I do, I can't. I can't let myself get over you. I can't let myself fully commit to anyone else. It's always been you. All I want is you. They gonna want to heal it. They know they've neglected you. This is definitely someone that's going to take accountability about neglecting you, not being there for you, not knowing how to be there for you for starters, and wanting the opportunity to be there for you now. That's this person's truth. I think they're going to be very honest with you about that. Um, they're going to say, I don't want someone new, and you don't want someone new either. We want each other. We want each other. We had a dream once. We once said that we wanted to do it like this. We wanted to do it like that. And we didn't do it. We didn't do it. We had a This is given we had a lot of maturing to do. We had a lot of work, but if we could spend the rest of our lives working towards, like we could let bygones, this is letting bygones be bygones. I think it's like, damn, if we could have let bygones be bygones, left the past in the past, and stop bringing that shit up, stop seeking it out, we could really go, we could have really went far together. Just the same way where when you meet someone new, when you're getting to know them, you got to go through this Ten of Swords phase. This person is saying, we done been through that. We done betrayed each other. We done said hurtful things. We done did the worst. You know? Something about as well, y'all both, with 10-10 here, y'all both know what y'all capable of. Y'all both know what each other's triggers are. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is saying steady love. If we could forgive each other, we could really, it's like potential. We could really, hmm we could really go far. So there's also something here about like what you do for work. I see this person feeling as if you care about your image or your reputation or how people are gonna feel. They don't want to be a secret. It's like if y'all gonna do something together and mature and grow up, it's like we have to take our memories and wear those stripes like proud scars and not like a sense. We have to be vulnerable about it, be truthful about it, and we can change the narrative. When you're at a crossroads and other people don't know what to do, we could be a different narrative. That's what this person is saying. That's what they want us to. It's the conversation they're gonna have with you. It's like, damn, why we could never get on the same page? That's how this person feels. Like, damn, why we couldn't get our shit together? And like, why we had to let fear fuck up everything we had good? Like, we could have done so much together. Why we had to let outside people influence us? Fuck them. That's what this person is saying. It's like I've wasted so much time, so much money on fucking with people that I do not want to be with. Just, person as a person. Just to treat them like shit, talk to them like shit, gaslight them, tell them I want to be with them, knowing damn well the only reason why I'm fucking with them is because I can't be with you. That's how this person feels about you. They feel like they're being punished, like the universe has them in purgatory. They're being punished. That's how they feel for not treating you right, not being with you, y'all not being together, or them not knowing how to love you properly. Oh man. Even with you walking away, walking away from this relationship, whoever you are watching has been like your, out of all the victories you could ever have in life, walking away from this commitment, walking away from this relationship, walking away from what you have created with this person in whatever form, shape, form, or fashion, you struggle with this being the one thing that you couldn't see be victorious. You do. Damn. You hate that this relationship, this connection you share with this person, when you chose this person, you chose this person with confidence. You would have traveled the 7 seas, and though the universe asks you to walk away from this person, though you're so like you had to save yourself because it was never nothing was gonna change. It was like the hardest thing you ever had to do. hmm This is also the connection that put you through the most pressure, that helped you become the version of yourself that you are today. But leaving it behind was the hardest thing you ever had to do. Walking away from this person was the hardest thing you ever had to do. I feel like you focused on your bag. You started businesses. You did creation. You did a lot of different things. You manifested so much in your life. But as far as like, yeah, at the end of the day, if you would have stayed in that situation, it was gonna make your heart. You were gonna turn to stone. You was gonna die. You was gonna turn to stone. He's stuck because you couldn't fix something. Couldn't fix something. No direction. One-way street. Nobody's listening to each other. You aren't beneficial to each other, so you have to let this person go and let them learn and evolve with other people. On some level, it feels like the greatest act of love. If this connection was bringing you guys to the point of death or the brink of death, rather than lose this person for good or you guys off each other, you saw it as an act of love. I'm walking away because I love you. Because if I stay, I'm gonna fuck around and kill you. I'm gonna fuck around and go to jail type shit. So I release you back to the universe with love. And so this person is coming. I see someone like screaming like, fuck! Fuck! Damn you! You know. A lot of crying. A lot of crying. A lot of heart chakra crying. A lot of heart chakra pulling. Look at that. Recovery. You have a romantic love interest that is about to be in healing energy. Healing energy on me when it's 11:11. I need it. Mm-hmm. You're about to have a relationship in recovery. And this person is coming in at a major crossroad. The objective is to stop you. It's reminding me of that moment when Whitley was about to get married and Dwayne came there and he was like, Whitley, let me talk to ya. And it's like, why now? You know, the dust does seem when this person, yet narcissism. It seems like King of Wands in reverse. This person works a lot to keep from thinking about you. Anyway, these are the messages that I have for you guys. This is what I see coming towards you in love. Take it or leave it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.